It's winter and living is easy. You can surely indulge yourself in the most enjoyable of human activities, or maybe the Italian fantasy of dolce far niente, the sweetness of doing nothing. The sweet nothing could warm the cups of your favorite coffee, maybe coupled with rare bouts of the winter rain, or maybe just cozy movie nights with loved ones. But my question to you is just sitting and watching time go by really that appealing? In other words, just sitting and doing nothing, is it really that enjoyable? I'm asking this question because I'd rather get electrified or rather electrocuted than just sit and do nothing. Personally, I'm just learning to be soft existence, if you may. No tricks, no mantras. I just want to learn how to do nothing. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Anushka Jitani, and today I'm going to talk about something very random, but it's why I can't stay doing nothing. So, let's begin. I've often found the late December void that we're going to experience to be discombobulating and really, really stressful. When I'm not in school, I just have to sit back, relax, and do nothing. It may all sound very, very nice in theory, but usually by, let's say, 28th December midday while watching YouTube and consuming the insane amount of content available for us on the internet, I tend to slip into an existential crisis. When I'm not in school and I don't have those pressing study, work, or other deadlines, I become anxious, the nagging feeling that I really should be doing something productive, but I don't know what, and the pressure to absorb myself in something genuinely relaxing has me by the throat, and the train that I'm supposed to be on just sped past me, and I'm helpless. The truth is, my life in school is so fast-paced that vacations actually stress me out. I become fidgety and nervous when I do not have a to-do list, which makes it hard for me to relax and recharge. Eventually, I go upstairs to silently lie on my bed and I search how to do nothing on Google. Doing nothing won't be comfortable at first, however you try, it says. The only person you have to live with 24/7 is yourself, so you might just learn how to do it. Not gonna lie, jumping into a new line of thought altogether presses out a small panic attack out of me. Now, once I realized my tendencies, I convinced myself that I was crazy. So I did what any other teenager or a normal human being would do. I searched it up, I Googled it. And oh hey, it's real, I'm not joking. It's a condition recognized by psychiatrists as relaxation-induced anxiety. Now, a study in Penn State showed that when naturally anxious people were made to go to relaxation exercises, they felt even more anxious. Now, one fine day, I just sat and I thought about what I think about doing nothing and wasting time simultaneously. Now, let me give you an example. When you've achieved something, the first 15 seconds after achieving it are the best. The first 15 seconds of your heart racing and adrenaline pumping, the first 15 seconds of you shouting and screaming in your head, "Yay, I won." But my question to you is, what after that? What after those 15 seconds? That is what I felt was wrong there. I had absolutely no idea that who in the world I was without these productive things and achievements that define me. And much like any other Asian teen out there, I was 100% void of my own being because I was 100% achievement oriented, so I used external things to coast by on. I used puns like I was a human doing and not a human being. I felt weak and insecure as a human being, so I turned into a human doing who felt strong and secure, but only to the extent of my productivity. And if that extent was surpassed and I had nothing to be productive on, I'd feel empty again. I'd feel empty as long as I ran from myself and used those productive things and achievements to define my life and my worth. I associated doing nothing with wasting time, even though they were completely two different things, because I felt guilty if I wasn't doing something. I felt bad if I wasn't doing something. I felt like a negative feeling if I wasn't doing something, because I felt like I alone wasn't good enough. My being wasn't good enough. There was a major feeling of worthlessness, shame, and not being good enough that contaminated my entire life behind all that glittering positivity and productivity, and I was hopelessly and helplessly stuck in a vicious loop. And today I'm here talking unashamedly about it. So why am I telling you all this? Why am I venting it all out? Because I want you to redefine the way you think about doing nothing. Are you really doing nothing or just doing something which is not considered traditionally productive? If it's a latter, take a few deep breaths and just let yourself be in the moment. Even the most efficient people, they need time to slow down. Take life one day at a time, one moment at a time. Literally soak in the beauty that mundane has to offer. Look at the sky, see how it changes colors. Look at your hands and be painfully aware of the fact that you are made from stardust, which is to say that don't just exist, live. There was a time when people knew the importance of doing one thing before moving on to the next, and now we multitask. And the more we are doing this, the more we are getting used to doing and not just being. Getting things done is like a drug to so many of us. We love the feeling of being productive. We love the feeling of taking items off a to-do list. We love that dopamine release. But all I'm asking you here is to redefine the way you think about doing nothing. Instead of seeing it as a waste of time, see it as a way to relax, recharge, and reconnect with yourself. In fact, it is very essential for your mental and physical well-being. When you just sometimes sit and do nothing, it can enhance your creativity, productivity, and like I said, overall well-being. Now you may ask me, Jitani, please tell me how can I do this? Because when I sit just doing nothing, the complex parts of my brain which underpin complex kinds of thinking, they light up. So I have 3 suggestions for you. First of all, start small. When you're used to being constantly busy, you can't just sit on a chair and do nothing for a whole week. It's impossible. But all I'm asking you to do is take out 5 to 10 minutes out of your busy schedule and just give time to yourself. Maybe sit in a quiet place with a view of something pleasant and just listen to music, maybe take a walk in nature, read a book, or quite literally do nothing at all. I'll give you an example. For me personally, it's always the Likla garden. When I sit on the swings and I watch the sunset and I listen to music, I feel like there's not a worry in the world. Next, let go of expectations. When you're doing nothing, there is no need to be productive or to achieve anything. Just let yourself live the moment. And the last one is learn to enjoy it. The most important factor is you have to learn how to enjoy it. To conclude, I'd just like to say that if you tend to compare your worth to your achievements and people's expectations of you, know this, that you're 1 in 8.1 billion. Yes, you heard it right, 8.1 billion people. You come from the same creator that created the mountains and the oceans, and people can crumple you up with their words, they can spit you out, they can walk all over you. But you, yes you always keep your value. You are important, you are loved, and you are valuable. You do you. Thank you.